Okay, so we've done household contents. What is next?
Next, I would like to chat about the all risk section.
Okay, maybe just start by explaining what is all risk. What is the definition?
It is a risk that covers all.
Maybe a little bit generalized.
Guys, all risks is usually defined as cover for stuff you usually take out of the house with you. So in broad spec, we would look at jewelry, we would look at cell phones, electronic equipment, laptops, all of those types of things. Now we have to realize that there's a very, very big difference between your household contents and all risk cover. Your all risk cover works on a specified basis. So where in your household contents, you just need to say, I've got contents to the value of X, and the insurance company insures you for that value. Under the all risk section, you have to specifically specify what the item is. All risks can also be divided broadly into two different areas. Specified specified all risks and unspecified all risks. Now, the wording differs from insurance company to insurance company, so check your schedule, read through your policy wording, but those are the two main areas. Difference between them would be unspecified all risks works very much like your household contents. You are insured for a amount, and that amount covers various items. Specified all risks, like I pointed out earlier, is where you specifically specify a certain item.
Okay, so with unspecified, you've got like 10,000 Rand unspecified. Can people then claim up to 10,000 Rand for a specific thing? Or is there sub-limits to that?
That's a very, very important concept to understand. When we're talking about unspecified all risks, usually called clothing and personal effects, first off, there's a very, very big exception. Electronic equipment is not covered generally under your unspecified all risk section. So your cell phone, laptop, tablet, those types of things would not be covered under the unspecified all risk section. It needs to be more specifically specified. So what we're referring to under unspecified is jewelry, clothing you take with you when you're going on holiday, all of those general types of stuff.
Yeah.
Your wallet, and the things you usually carry around with you. There are sub-limits attached. Again, refer to your policy wording because it differs from insurance company to insurance company. But usually we're looking at a maximum of 2,000 Rand per item.
Would that include cash? If somebody gets robbed, their wallet gets robbed, and there is money in their wallet, would they be able to claim for that cash?
Not under the all risk section.
Okay.
The main reason for that is it's very, very easy for a person to say, oh, I had 3,000 Rand cash with me. And it's very difficult to disprove by the insurance company. Hence, it's a general exclusion.
No. Otherwise, everybody's going to just have cash with them anytime they lose. Or they can just say, listen, I lost my wallet and I had 2,000 Rand cash in it. I would like to claim my 2,000 Rand cashback bonus immediately, please.
Just getting back to how unspecified all risk is structured. You posed the question of 10,000 Rand cover. This would mean that as a total, you have cover up to 10,000 Rand for those general items. But your cover is limited per item to, again, 2,000 Rand.
Or whatever the sub-limit is that your specific policy states.
Correct. We always advise clients to at least take some unspecified all risk cover. It happens a lot of times that your car gets broken into, you go on holiday and you get back to your room and things are missing. Luggage goes missing when you're traveling. So unspecified all risks covers all of these things. Again, when it gets to jewelry, remember the sub-limit. So you're insured for jewelry up to the limit per item.
So if you have sunglasses, everybody, the moment they get robbed or they lose something, everybody owns Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Yeah, and back in the 90s, everybody had a leather jacket as well.
That's it. So sunglasses. If your sunglasses was 4,500 Rand and it does get stolen or it does get lost, you would be able to claim up to, say, 2,000, whatever the sub-limit is, for the sunglasses. The rest is like a co-payment.
Correct.
You're going to pay the difference.
Correct. And that's again where we have to be cognizant of the sublimit, because if an item is worth more than that, then it's generally a good idea to specify that item under the specified all risk section.
When we get to things like laptops, a lot of people have their laptops specified, but a lot of people don't even take their laptops with, because these days there's more laptops being sold than there is desktops, but a lot of people don't take the laptop with. Then surely that can be included in the household goods. They don't have to specify it if it's at home the whole time.
This is probably one of the most difficult concepts for people to understand. When you're looking at the value of your household contents, you have to include the value of the all risk items, because those items are not always outside of the home. Sometimes they're inside of the home. So a claim could potentially be entertained under either one of the subjects, or either one of the portions, either under household contents or under specified or unspecified all risks. Your laptop, your cell phone, all of those types of things are also covered under your household contents, because it was inside your home.
Yes.
If your home gets robbed and your laptop gets stolen, it would be covered under your household contents.
Okay.
Irrespective whether it was specified or not.
So if you, sorry I'm interrupting, but so if you have 40,000 rands or 50,000 rands worth of cell phones and laptops and tablets, I mean, us with kids, you have cell phone upon tablet upon laptop, because every kid has a tablet and a cell phone and a laptop and all of these things. All of that has to be actually added to your household contents cover as well, although it's almost like an accelerator benefit on your household goods.
Very much so, Lawrence. And again, we have to ask ourselves the question: what is the risk associated with this item? Your own laptop, for instance. That's usually at home, especially now with these COVID times we're going through. A lot of people are working from home. Not a lot of people are going out, seeing clients, traveling around with their electronic equipment. So make the decision. If you are usually using this electronic piece of equipment at home, then remove it from your specified items. And we'll get a bit more into specified items in a minute or two. But it's covered under your household contents, like I pointed out. Kids taking cell phones to school or tablets or whatever the case might be, those things you want to specify, because they will not be covered if they are outside of your home.
Yeah. Okay, now here's a question. So I think last week we also spoke about starting to self-insure yourself, by putting some money into your reserve account or some kind of an account, and then not having to insure it on your policy. I think this is the area where most people can look at that. To start off with, that is the cell phones, the tablets, the laptops, all of that, because and you must help me with this, but the rates per 1,000 rand cover is much more expensive on these kind of things than they are on a car or household goods in general, for example.
That's very, very true. So let's have a quick rundown of specified all risks. Specified all risks would thus be any item, first off, worth more than the sublimit in your unspecified all risk items. For instance, your sunglasses. Very more specifically, electronic equipment. So we specify that item specifically. We say this is X laptop with Y serial number, and that is the replacement value. Remember, we spoke about replacement value when we spoke about household contents, the new for old basis. Yeah. Again, guys, refer back to the previous episode and listen to my explanation concerning that, because it's even more relevant when we get to specified all risks. So you specify certain items, be it your cell phone, your laptop, and maybe some jewelry. The rate on those items are extremely expensive, where with your household contents, on average, looking at about 500,000 rands worth of household contents, again, subject to policy terms and conditions and underwriting, you'd look at about 700 rand, 800 rand on a monthly basis. When you're looking at specifying a laptop for 20,000 rand, you are looking at 700 to 800 rand.
Yeah.
So the rate's definitely more expensive. Along with that, the excess. Remember that portion you have to pay additionally that you are responsible for, again, we had a discussion about this last week, your excess is much, much higher. Again, on your cell phone, you would have a 500 to 1,000 Rand excess. On your laptop, the same thing. So by specifying this item, you have not only a higher premium, you've got a higher excess compared to household contents, for instance. But the cover is much broader because under your specified items, you are covered inside your home, outside your home. You're also covered for what they call accidental damage. So if you're sitting at a restaurant, somebody walks past and bumps your laptop and it falls on the ground and breaks, that is covered under the under the all risk section. It's not going to be covered under your household contents. Understand the risk, guys. Understand what you need covered. Although we said earlier, you're not taking your laptop out of the house, if you need cover for accidental damage, you have got kids and dogs running around at home, it might be worth your while to cover that under the all risk section because of the additional cover you do have.
Yeah, or just check if you have any accidental damage cover on your household contents included in there.
Again, refer to the policy wording. It's very, very important.